All right, it's showtime. So we're gonna go walk around and take a look at the stuff that's here this year. The Oliver chapter that we're trying to get going has an area set up, so we'll take a look at that too, but here we go. So last year's big addition was a consignment auction, and they're continuing that again this year. So we'll take a look at some of the items here. Flare box wagon. I don't know if we can't tell what the make was. It's a little different than the Oliver one that I have, although it could still be made by electric. I don't know. Just a little different. I bet that was fun to ride on every day. Yeah, that probably works a lot better as a flower decoration. Got some tanks and some weights. Bunch of garden tractors. For a while I was really big into these, and I have a whole bunch of them. Different models I was trying to get, you know. I should probably make sure there's none that I need, but There's one with weights on it. That's worth something right there. And the Continental motor. A few of them had that. But anyway. This, I believe, is a McLean. And this would be like a low wheel McLean on rubber. I've got one on steel. There were two versions on steel. They had a Maytag motor a lot of the time. So that's something kind of different. Another David Bradley with the Continental. Man, now I'm starting to fall for these again. I don't know if I'll buy any or not, but oh, come on. Excellent rims. So, I brought some stuff too, just to kind of clean up, but that's kind of be a defeated purpose if I end up dragging home a whole bunch more stuff. But this is all stuff that I didn't think I would use. That came from the sale last year with that log splitter, so I don't know. Tried to help them out. Basically, the way it works is the club gets $3 per pallet, and then you get whatever the item brings. So, and I'm not real sure how the auctioneer makes his money, but anyway. So I brought, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lots. So that helped him out about 20 bucks worth, $21. Yeah, I know. Weed eaters, somebody else can take those home, because nope, I'd rather buy a new one than work on one. Chainsaws and A little bit of everything. No really big ticket items. Last year there was a couple tractors and different things. They were kind of last minute additions, I think, but just something to get people interested in, you know, coming to the show and having something to do. So I think it's a good idea. I hope it keeps up. Maybe in a few years there will be some, it'll be well known enough that there'll be some bigger ticket items, I'm hoping. But anyway, we'll check this out after a while when it's happening again and see what it amounts to. We'll walk up the hill now and check out the rest of it. Crafts.
There's over nothing up there, you know, not like it was last year.
Well, see, I asked about that too, and they said that they put stuff up there, so I just didn't follow there.
No, they said they don't even got orders and stuff that they usually got. It's like the tractor, you know, they have a variety of different stuff. Oddball, I guess you could say. You see good farmers. Super real, we used to look at a couple of them. You got a lot of that.
There's where we'll be during the fair. This is the tractor and engine area at that time. Looks a little different when it's empty. Featured Tractors International, so we'll look at those here in a minute. We'll go down the side aisle, I think, first. There they are, the smooth businessman. You sold all the tickets?
I bought some of those. Did you buy yours yet?
I'm gonna do that right now.
Ross said it's official at 2 o'clock.
It's at 2 o'clock, drawing for the,
Okay. So we gotta be.
and the winner gets the choice of the tractor or the truck.
So maybe we'll make a little bit.
Yeah. 77. Old style 88. 70. 60 standard. 60 row crop. 70. I've got a tractor, but it's in a different spot. They needed it for a display, so we'll see that in a minute. WD 45. Industrial. $25.20. I guess we'll look at the other side of this one first.
You have a good day. Oh, you said that. Of course they were both. Yeah, I come back. We come back next tractor, right? No, they look good. Thank you.
That's kind of a neat little tractor. An offset diesel. This is a pretty good original tractor. I mean, if you look at it real close, look at it's just been taken care of. I mean, even the little patent sticker still intact. And in that good a shape, but you can still tell it did some work in its day, because drawbar hole, not necessarily round, but pretty neat. Now we're getting into the feature area. CT Farm Boy.
That one is number 166. They made
50. Farming in the 50s. So we have implements that would represent all the different steps you'd need to do. Although I kind of, you'll see in a minute, broke the tradition of the 50s because my tractor's a little newer, but disc. And we have a planter behind this tractor. Which I'm no expert, but I think those are Alice Chalmer units. I might be wrong. I don't know. And then this little feller, which everybody should recognize, cultivator. A 372 cultivator, consequently. Picker. I'm glad to see stuff like this here because I appreciate how much work it is to get it here. That is not an easy thing to haul. So I don't know if he drove it. I don't know. But not easy. Road graders. Nice little H. Always thought they were kind of neat. You didn't really see them around here, at least in my time you never saw them. Maybe back in the day when they were new, there were more around. You mostly saw A's and B's. Hey, good. Got her tuned in nice.
Didn't want to start that way, but it's all working out.
Yeah, all right. Hey. Got it all tuned in good, huh? Yeah. There we go. What is it? Oh, a Famous?
Yeah.
Where'd that come from? All original, pretty neat. Oh, you can even see lettering on here.
Yeah, that's all they had was the engine. I built the skid and found it's a mogul tractor gas tank.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
So I tried to make it, I didn't,
Make it look like it's...
yeah, the original. You can see mogul barely on the front.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you can see Tractor Works Chicago.
Yeah, but the skid looks good because it looks like it fits right in. I mean...
Yeah. Oh, that I tried to make look old.
There you go.
Oh no, I sold that clear cut.
Single front wheel. That's interesting. It starts and runs, it says.
You know why it has white all over it?
Why is that?
I bought it out of a junkyard.
Really?
They were crushing.
Oh man.
There was a tractor junkyard in Nampa, Idaho, and they were crushing all the antiques because they needed new stock. And they get rid of the antiques and then when you're farming with them, they're in business, you know. And so they had some parts that I'd like, and so I called them up and talked to them. They said, "Oh yeah, we're crushing them all." I said, "Well, stop crushing the red ones. I'll be out there in less than 2 weeks. I want to shop in the junkyard." He said, "No problem." This is one of them that's sitting there all week, all grown up. And so I brought back 3 complete ones.
Wow.
And parts of 4 or 5 others. And this one and another one, I drove them onto the trailer. Had a 6-volt battery in it and everything, fired it up, drove it onto the trailer.
I think that's the first one I've ever seen with the single front wheel on a red
2
one.
of the ones I brought back with single front wheels.
That must have been a local thing up there.
Well, look how wide the axles are.
Yeah, they're vegetable. Out in California, you find them that way a lot too.
Well,
part of the country.
Idaho's just north.
Yes, that makes sense then.
And the other one I brought back had real wide axles on it and had dual wheels facing outwards and a loader on it with a single front tire.
Wow.
I bought it for the loader because it was smoking pretty good. And I used it for 4 or 5 years before the engine finally started fouling out plugs every 5 minutes. And I parted it out. I put the loader on a bigger tractor and those 2 tires came off of it.
That's pretty neat.
This thing, I didn't even know what I was going to do with it. It'll run on kerosene. I've had it running on kerosene. And the fuel tank's on there and everything, the switches on there, it's all on there. And I had it running on kerosene, and then I brought it to one fair, and then I put it in the backyard and let it grow up in weeds and sit back there, growed up in weeds until this spring, a few weeks ago. I pulled it out, cleaned out the tank,
Fired her up.
put an alternator on it, put a 12-volt battery on it. She purrs like a kitten. Container on tractor drives.
That's something. I mean. have any words of wisdom you'd like to impart to the future generation of anything?
I'm aware of.
No? Okay.
Get a job and work hard.
There you go. Yeah. Pay taxes, give it all away.
You'll have
Yeah.
something one day.
Yeah. Uh-huh. How long have you had this one? Is it at the fair?
No.
I was gonna say,
8 months, 10 months.
I didn't recognize. I don't think I've ever seen it
Haven't had a
before.
lot longer. Oh, got it in October. So whatever that was, 10 months, 8 months.
Where'd it come from?
Well, it was made here in Marion, Indiana. That's where the engine
Oh, really?
was made. Then it went to the East Coast. And we actually picked it up in Field Spring, Pennsylvania. And
Oh, that's when you went out there. Yeah, okay. Pretty neat. Oh. Cub Cadets. There was a guy who lived around here. He passed away several years ago, but he worked at the International factory as an engineer and worked on the Cub Cadet project. And then later in life he went on and became a preacher. But anyway, he was telling me all the time about, you know, what the stuff they did when they were developing these. I wish he was still around, because it would be interesting to hear him tell all those stories, but such is life, you know. YouTube still wasn't what it is today back when, you know, he was around. So just one of those things that's lost to time, I suppose. Kunis.
Yes, sir.
Bunch of red parts.
Get charges when you work. They need you know, like home for well, okay, really good. Really good. Yeah, put up stronger. Yeah, because then you'll put on next month. Yeah. I don't really like that business.
They made her stronger too, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I saw him over there. He took over. He's a member. He can do it too. So. People always ask about, you know, they see these at the fair and they want to get their kids one, you know, to play with and whatever. And you don't have to spend a ton of money to get one that runs. I mean, this one's a little, I'd say for what it is, that's reasonable. But if you don't want to spend $600, you can find a more common one, you know, something like this Fairbanks, 250 bucks. I mean, that's something that you can tinker with and sort of learn the ropes on, and then you know, get interested. It would be my advice that you get one that doesn't need a whole bunch of stuff to start with, because if you get one that you can get running reasonably quickly, it'll keep the interest up, you know, if your kid's wanting to get into it. If you get one that's a major project, you'll get burned out of it and never ever get back to it. So, but that would be my advice. Go to a swap meet or something like this and find something that is, you know, reasonably ready to go. And you can start having fun too. I really like these. Like, I'm more of a tractor person, but I do like the engines, and I like to go to the shows where, like the fair, where I can sit there and talk to people when they come by. So that's a fun thing to do. Mm-hmm. Going good. Been selling much?
Yeah, sales have been doing pretty good today.
That's good. I think there's a pretty good crowd here today, so.
Yes, sir. A lot better than yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. We'll go check out that blacksmith in a minute. Like some deer parts, which is interesting because this is the corner that the deer dealer sets up at the fair. About everything you need in there.
Farmer was the original inventor of the...
Well, yeah, we'll edit that part out. I edit out a lot of stuff that I say that's probably on the edge. But my great whatever, the one that came from Germany, he would get on he'd herd his hogs down to the railroad tracks down at Retreat. I don't know if you know where that's at, in the bottoms. And he'd get on the train with them and he'd ride to Louisville, sell them, and he'd come back with a pocket of cash and a barrel of whiskey. And people said, well, a barrel, you know, them old timers. I said, think about it. If you were out there every day with a wooden plow and then the first thing you did is break it, you'd stop and drink all day too and just say, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. Found a different spot today, huh? Yeah. Well.
I took that spot overnight.
How you doing? A little, I guess. I don't know. Selling anything?
Ain't sell much.
Well, it's nice to be outside.
Yeah. I do something different.
Yeah. It beats sitting indoors all day, so.
I didn't see you at the hit and misses.
Yeah, I've been looking around.
Check, that's all right.
I didn't get to catch the start of it, but I think they're on the wagon.
Sold him a $100 bill number 160. $100 bill number 160. Next up, item number 2. You're gonna buy right there.
Rieckers.
Item number 2.
R-I-E-C-K-E-R-S.
There. How many dollars there? You come in. Your times the money. 2 times the money there. On the tractor weight. This is lot number 5. It's still Bradley. Still seller number 2. Still seller number 2. This is my 5th lot. Right there. You're gonna buy the weights. Let's do them. You're gonna buy all 6. You're gonna buy all 6 weights. Right there on the Oliver weights there. How many dollars there? Neighbor to 200. Neighbor to 2, neighbor to 2. How much? You got 100. Now quarter. I have 100, baby, to 25. $100, baby, to 25. What about 25? What about neighbor to 25? 110. 110, 20, baby, to 20. What about 20? 110 and 20, baby, to 20, baby, to 20, 30. 140. 140, baby, to 40, baby, to 40, baby, to 40. What about 150? 160. You got 200. Now 2 and a quarter. I have 2, baby, to 2 and a quarter, baby, to 210. I have 2, baby, to 10, baby, to 10, 20. 220, baby, to 30. And now 230, baby, to 30, what about 30, what about 230? Now 40. 240, now 50. And now 250, baby, to 50, what about 50, now 50, what about 50? You got 300. Down 3 and a quarter. I have 3, what about 3 and a quarter, baby, to 25. Baby, to 3, what about 25, what about 25, what about 3, what about 25? Sold them right there at $300, number 160. 160 the buyer. We're going to move on to the next piece. It is a David Bradley, no engine. You're going to buy the frame right there. Here, you're going to buy the David Bradley here. I'm going to unders here. This is seller number 3. Seller number 3. You're going to buy the David Bradley right there. No engine there. How many dollars there? David of 100. $100, baby, to be 1, baby, to be 1, baby, to 1, baby, to be 50. And the $50, baby, to be 50, baby, to be 25. Baby, to be $25, baby, to be 25, but about 10. $10 on the frame and wheels only. $10. $10, baby, to be 10, baby, to be 10, baby, to be 10 and 5. Baby, to be 5 now, 10. I have 5, but about 10, baby, to be 10, baby, to be 5, but about $10. I have 5, 7.5. Baby, to be 5, but about 7.5, baby, to be 5, but about 7.5, baby, to be 5, 750. Baby, to be 5, but about 7.5, baby, to be 5, but about 750. Sold them there, $5, number 160. $5, 160. The next one, Bradley, is item number 7 with seller number 3. This one has a 5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine. It is not locked up, but it hasn't been run in a while. You're going to buy there. How many dollars there on this one? It would have been 50. And the $50, baby, would have been 50. It would have been 50. What about 50? It would have been 25. It would have been $25, baby, would have been 25. What about 5? What about how much? I have 5 down, 10. $5, baby, would have been 10. Would have been 10. Would have been 10. Would have been 5. What about $10? I have 5, 750. And the 7, would have been 5. What about 7? Would have been 5. What about 750? And the 5, what about 7? Would have been 5. What about 750? Sold them there, $5, number 160. $5, 160. Next up is the David Bradley. This is item number 8. Item number 8, the David Bradley has the engine. It's got the hood on it. Right there you go. How many dollars there? And you to me. Here would have $100. $100, baby, would be 1, would be 1, would be 50. And the $50, and the $50, baby, would be 50, would be 50, would be 25. Now I have 25, now 30. I have 25, what about 30, man? What about 30, what about 30, what about 30, man? What about 30, now 40, and the $40, baby, would be 40, baby, would be 40, would be 40, what about 30, now 40, now 50. I have 40, 50, and the $50, baby, would be 50, what about 50, would be 50. Now 50, I have 40, now 5, hey, would be 45, what about 5, what about 45. Hey, would be 40, baby, would be 5, what about 5, what about 45, now 50, and the 5, and the 55. I have 50, baby, would be 5, what about 5, what about 55. This one has weights on the wheels. And now 60, now 60, now 5, and now 65, what about 5, what about 65, and now 60, baby, to be 5, what about 5, what about 65, baby, to be 60, baby, to be 5, what about 5, what about 65, I am 60, baby, to be 5, what about 5, what about 65, sold them there, $60, buyer number 255, 255. Next up, this is seller number 3 still. This is number 9, the number 9 lot. You're going to buy, this is a McLean. It is a McLean, has the small engine on it there, and how many dollars there? And your minor ads is there. How many dollars there? How much? I have 5, now 10. $10, baby, to be 10 on the McLean. Now 15, and the $15, baby, to be 15, would be 15, now 20, and the 20, now 5. Baby, to be 25, what about 5, what about 25? Baby, to be 20, baby, to be 5, what about 5, what about 25? Baby, to be 20, now 5. Baby, to be 20, baby, to be 5, what about 5, what about 25? Sold them there, $20, number 263. 263, the buyer. Now, seller number 3, item number 10. Seller number 3, item number 10 is the next David Bradley. The left side tire is flat. It does have the engine under the hood. Right there. How many dollars there? And you to me. Here would be $100. $100, baby, to be 1, would be 1, would be 1, would be 5. Now 10. I have 5, 10. $10, baby, would be 10, would be 10, would be 5, would be $10. I have 5, 10, 15. And the $15, baby, would be 15, would be 10, and $15, baby, would be 15. No, 15, 12 and a half, 15. And the $15, baby, would be 17 and a half. 7 and a half, would be 10, would be 50, baby, would be 17, 50. 17 and a half. Now 20. Now 20, even money, sir, $20 bill. 7 9, would have been 20, would have been 20, would have been 20. Think I would. Now 2.5, it would have been 2 9, would have been 2 9, would have been 2 9, would have been 20, 250, and not 5, and not 25, would have been 5, would have been 25, 2 9, would have been 25, would have been 5, would have been 25. Sold them there, 22.5, number 160. 160 the buyer. We are moving to seller number 4. Seller number 4. We have the set of tanks. Do we know what those come off of? Do we know what those come off of?
It came from your auction about who knows how many years ago. I think it was an international planter.
Probably came off of an international planter. Probably one of them old Cyclone planters. Hey, right there you go. Here you're gonna buy the planter. Fertilizer boxes or fertilizer tanks there. How many dollars there? And you to me. It would have $100, $100, it would have been 20, would have been 20, would have been 50, and the $50, and the $50, it would have been 50, it would have been 50, it would have been 25. It would have been $25 on the tanks. $10, it would have been $10, it would have been 10, it would have been 10, it would have been 10. Brad, can he use them at 5? And the $5, and the $5, it would have been 5, 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 it would have been 5. It would have been $5. We're gonna add it with the next lot. We are going to add it with the pressed wheels. With the lot number 12, 11 and 12, go together. You're going to buy the pressed wheels and all. Give me 50. And the $50, it would have been 50, it would have been 20. $10. It would have been $10, it would have been 10, it would have been 10, it would have been 10, it would have been $5. $5 for the pressed wheels and all. It would have been $5. There's that much in scrap and iron on them, folks. I got $1 too. $1 would have been 2, would have been 2, would have been 2, and it would have been $1, it would have been $2. It would have been $1, it would have been 2, would have been 2, would have been 2, and it would have been 2. Sold them there, dollar bill number 160. Dollar bill number 160. Next up, we have a barrel stand. Buy the 50-gallon barrel stand. Right. Huh? Yes. This is still number 4. And this is item number 13. Right there. Here you're going to buy the barrel mover. Buy the barrel mover and a spool right there. How many dollars there? It would have been 50. And the $50, it would have been 50, it would have been 50, it would have been 50, it would have been 20. $20 on the barrel mover. $10. It would have been 10, it would have been 10, it would have been 5. Now 10. $5, it would have been 10, it would have been 10, it would have been 7.5. It would have been 5, it would have been 7.5, it would have been 10. $10. Now $10, it would have been 12.5. Now 15. And the $15, it would have been 15, it would have been 15. Now 15, it would have been $15. $7.5, it would have been 15, it would have been 15, it would have been $15. Sold them there, 12.5. Buyer number 254. 254 the buyer. Next up, we have some on the parts. We have some, this is item number 14 on the tractor parts. Still number 4. Still seller number 4. And we have, looks like a flywheel, and we've got some disc cutters. Maybe for your plow, maybe for like a 2-bottom plow. Right there, there's 2 cutters. Right there. How many dollars there? And you tell me. It would have been 50 on the skid. Right there. It would have been $50. It would have been 50. It would have been 20. It would have been $20. It would have been $20. It would have been 10. $10. It would have been $10. It would have been $5. $5. That much in steel. $3. How much? 5. All of it. I have 5, $7.50. I have 5, what about 7.5? Would have been 5, what about 7.5? Would have been 5, $7.50. I have 5, what about 7.5? That much in scrap, folks. I have 5, $7.50. I have 5, what about 7.5? Would have been 5, what about 7.5? Would have been 5, what about 7.50? Sold them there, $5, number 160. 160 the buyer. Next up, this is still lot number 4. This is the skid number 15. You're going to buy the, looks like a toolbox for your international. The little side-mounted box on the tractor. You put them on the 806s, and Dad had them on his internationals. Right there. Here, you're going to buy it right there. Now I'm in another there. There is a step and some steps right there. Give me 2, it would have been 20. And the $20, it would have been 20, it would have been 20, it would have been 20, it would have been $10. It would have been $10, it would have been 10, it would have been 10 and 5. $5. Thank you. Now 10. I have 5, what about 10? It would have been 10, it would have been 10, it would have been $7.50. I have 5, what about 7.5? It would have been 5, what about 7.5? It would have been 5, what about now 10. Now 12.5. 12.5. It would have been 10, it would have been 12.50. Now 15. And the $15, it would have been 17.5. 7.5, it would have been 7.5, what about 50? It would have been 17.5. It would have been 50, it would have been 17.5. What about 50? It would have been 17.5.
Yep.
Now 20. Think I would. Now 20. Now 5. It would have been 20. It would have been 5. What about 5? What about 25? It would have been 20. Now 25. Sold them there. $20. Number 249. 249 the buyer. Next up, we have another toolbox. May have been on a Oliver. It's the Oliver Green. And on a shorter toolbox, but a little deeper. And it's got some steps. Probably Oliver steps. Maybe off of a 1650 or an 1850 Oliver. Right there. How many letters there? And you tell me it would have been 50. And the $50, it would have been 50, it would have been 50, it would have been 20. And the $20, how much? Now 10, now 15, now $15, it would have been 10 and 15, now 20, now 5, it would have been 25, it would have been 5, it would have been 25, it would have been 20, it would have been 5, it would have been 5, it would have been 25, now 30. Now 30, 25, what about 30, 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 25, 7.5, now 30, and the 30, what about 30, what about 30, what about 2.5, what about 30, 250, now 32, what about 30, what about 2.5, what about 30, 250, 35, and the 35, 32, what about 5, 7.5, 37.5, 35, what about 7.5, what about 37.5, 35, what about 37.5, sold them $35, number 160, $35, number 160. Next up, 2 small John Deere weights for your garden tractor. They're 20 kg, they're 40-pound weights. They're 40-pounders. You're going to buy the pair of them. You're going to buy the John Deere 40-pound weights. There's 2 of them there to go. Give me 50. And the $50 rate would have been 20. And the $20 rate would have been 20, would have been 20, would have been 20, 20 there. Now 30. I had 20, would have been 30. Now 40. And the $50 rate would have been 50. Now 60. Now 70. Now $80. 80 now 90. And the 90 now 100. It would have been 20, would have been 90 now 1. I have 90, would have been 1 on the pair. Now 1. I have 90, would have been 20, would have been 1, would have been 90, would have been 1, would have been 1. Sold them there. $90, number 259. $90, 259.
Let's go on 4, Michael.
Now you're going to number 5. Now, seller number 5. We have a Blackhawk corn sheller and a pitcher pump. Maybe a barrel pump. Right there, you're going to buy the old pitcher pump. Right there you go, and how many dollars there? You're buying the pair there. And everybody 100. Give me 50. And the $50 on the old Blackhawk. Painted up black. 20. 10. 15. I had 10 and $15 rate would have been 15. It would have been 10 and $15 rate would have been 15. Now 20. Now 5. It would have been 5. Now 30. Now 5. 35 would have been 40. Now 40. Now 5. 45 would have been 50. Now 60. I have 50. Man would have been 60. Now 70. It would have been $70 rate would have been 70. Would have been 70. Would have been 70. Melvin. 65. Help you. I have 60. Now 5. It would have been 60. It would have been 5. Would have been 5. Would have been 65. It would have been 60. Now 65. Sold them there. $60. Number 255. 255 the buyer. Next up, this one is a Blackhawk corn sheller and the grinder. And the grinder. They're both painted. There's the grinder. You're going to buy the grinder and the corn sheller on the wooden box. Right there. Someone give me 75. And now 75 on the pair. It would have been 50. $50. I have 20. Now $20, it would have been 20. Now 30. It would have been 20. Man, it would have been 30. It would have been 30. It would have been 30. Now 40. Now 50. Now 50 in the back. It would have been 50. I have 40. Now 5. $40. It would have been 5. It would have been 5. It would have been 45. It would have been 40. It would have been 5. Now 50. Now 50. Now 5. It would have been 55. It would have been 5. It would have been 5. 60. Now 60. Now 5. 65. And the 65 would have been 5. Would have been 65. Now 70. And the $70 rate would have been 70. Would have been 70. Would have been $70. 65 would have been 70. Man, would have been 70. Would have been $70. Sold them there, $65. Turn it sideways. $65, number 261. 261. Now we're going to seller number 6. Seller number 6. This one is a front tine Craftsman tiller. Looks like it's got the belt hanging on the handle. And a little bit rough. Right there. You're going to buy it, but it is not locked up. Right there. How many dollars there? It would have been 50. And the $50 rate would have been 50. It would have been 50. It would have been 20 on the tiller. It would have been $20. It would have been 20. It would have been $10. It would have been 10. I have 2, now 3. It would have been 2, now 3, and 3. And I would have been 2, now 3, and 3. It would have been 3. It would have been 2, now 3. I had 2, now 3. And I would have been 3. It would have been 2, now 3. It would have been 3. It would have been 2, now 3. Sold them there. $2, 160. $2, 160. Next up, Garden Star or Craftsman. Item number 21 or 22, I'm going to sell choice. You're going to buy choice on the pair. You're going to buy either one. Right there, neighbor to 100. Give me 50. $50 on choice tiller. It would have been $50. It would have been 50. It would have been 50. It would have been 20. Would you give me 5? I have 10 apiece. Now 15. I have 10 and $15. Would have been 15. Would have been 10 and 12 and a half. 15. Now 15. 15 and 17 and a half and 20. And the $20 would have been 20. Would have been 20 and a 5. Now 30. And the 30 would have been 30 and a 5. Now 40. And the would have been 40. Would have been 40. Would have been 40. Now 5. Now 50. And the $50 would have been 50. Would have been 50. Now 5. Now 60. And the $60 would have been 60. Would have been 5. 65. Now 70. And the $70 would have been 70. Would have been 70. Would have been 70. Now 5. 75. $70. 75. $70 would have been 75. Sold one at $70. Garden Star or Craftsman, or 2 times.
The engine's not locked up on either.
I will tell you. Craftsman is loose. Garden Star is loose.
Yeah, they're both not locked up. 2 times the money.
2 times. 2 times the money. Thank you. Next up, we are to the Weed Eaters. This is item number 23. Ladies and gentlemen, you are buying 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Weed Eaters. And $20 for all of them. It would have been $10. 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 Take a few and make a few good ones. $5. $5 on the Weed Eaters. I have 5, $7.50. I have 5, $7, $5, $7, $5, $7.50. It would have been 5, $7, $5, $7.50.
Yeah.
Now 10. Now 10. $10 for all of them. It would have been 2, no 3. It would have been 3. It would have been 2, no 3. It would have been 3. Sold them there. $2. Number 160. 160. We have lawnmower wheels. Still on lot number 6. You're gonna buy the 4 wheels and tires, and maybe your brush guard. Right there you go. How many dollars here? It would have been 50. And the $50 it would have been 50. It would have been 50. It would have been 20. $20. All the lawnmower wheels. $10. It would have been 10. It would have been 10. It would have been 10. It would have been 10 and 5. $5. Should be worth $5. I have 2. Now 3. It would have been 2, no 3. I would have been 3. It would have been 2, no 3. And the $3 it would have been 3. It would have been 3. It would have been 2, no 3. It would have been 3. It would have been 2, no 3. It would have been 2, no 3. Sold them there. $2. 160. $2. 160. Last item on number 6 is lot number 27. You have 2. Looks like there's a John Deere seat. That's probably off of an MTD. That's an MTD seat.
2 motor seats and a Harley seat.
2 more seats and a motorcycle seat and some type of a tripod stand, maybe. That's actually a
Miter saw
that. Yeah, that's a power miter saw stand. There is a nice power miter saw stand right there. You're buying it all there. Now, $100 here. Now, $100. $100. Would be 1. Would be 1. Would be 50. $50. 25. It would have been $25. It would have been 25. Would have been 10.
Yep.
I thank you. Now $15. I had 10 and $15. It would have been 15. It would have been 10 and 12 and a half. It would have been 15. 17 and a half. 17 and a half. 15. It would have been 7 and a half. It would have been 50. It would have been 7 and a half and 20. Now 2 and a half. It would have been 2 and a half. It would have been 2 and a half. It would have been 20, 250. And the 20 bay would have been 2 and a half. It would have been 2 and a half. It would have been 20, 250. And the 20 bay would have been 20, 250. Sold them there. $20. Your number?
I didn't get a number. I'll go get one.
Put him on 501. Your number 501.
I'll take it.
All right, thank you. Next up, this is seller number 3. Back to seller 3. Couple, there is a Ryobi Mantis type tiller, and a Husky Mantis type tiller. The Husky's engine is laying on the ground beside it. It does turn over. Turns over. They both turn over. Right there you go on the Mantis type tillers. Right there. Give me 50. And the $50 rate would have been 20. And the $20 rate would have been 20. It would have been 20. It would have been 20. It would have been $10. It would have been 10. $5. $2. $2. $1 now 2. $2 rate would have been 2. Would have been 2. Would have been 2. It would have been $1 rate would have been $2. It would have been $1 rate would have been 2. Would have been 2. Would have been 2. Sold them there. $1 bill. Buyer number is 160. 160. Here is your little cultivator.
Cultivator off of David Bradley.
Off your David Bradley. Buy the cultivator.
No.
Buy the David Bradley cultivator. Hey, nice little outfit. All there.
That's
The
buyer, or top 3, Michael.
Yes, lot number 3, last item of the sale. One wheel is locked, froze up. One of those back little wheels is froze up, but everything else, nice outfit right there. Give me 50. $50, able to be 50, able to be 50, able to be 50, able to be 20. $20. Give me $10. Able to be $10, able to be 10, able to be 10, able to be 10 and 5. $5. Now 5, now 750. I have 5, able to be 7, able to be 5, able to be 7, able to be, thank you. Now 10, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, able to be 20, able to be 20, able to be 15, 17 and a half, 7, able to be 7, able to be 50, able to be 7, able to be 17, 50. I have 50 now, 20. Now 2 and a half. Able to be 2 now, able to be 2 now, able to be 22.50. And the 20, able to be 2 now, able to be 2 now, able to be 22.50. Sold them there, $20. Thank you. Number 264. 264. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we had for today. Thanks for attending our short auction. Hopefully next year we'll make it a little bit bigger and better.
Okay, we'll send you a copy.
Enjoy the show up there. Thank you.
Okay, final auction thoughts. I did in fact end up buying this McLean, which is made in Indiana, and I've got a steel wheel version of it. I might have said that earlier. So that's coming home, and then all my stuff did sell. I was kind of nervous. These first two things didn't bring nothing. I think it brought $1. They combined them together, but that's out of my life. Don't have to see it sitting around anymore. Barrel stand brought decent. I don't even remember what this brought. The toolboxes did pretty good. The weights were the big seller, as I figured they would be. I think they brought like 90 bucks. So that's pretty good. It helped out the club, and I bought something, and I think I'm still gonna get a little money in the mail, so that's not a bad deal. So hopefully next year they'll get even more stuff. Maybe we'll get time to drag more stuff down here for them. I don't know. We'll just see. But there were definitely deals to be had, so that's how it is. I'm gonna film it so that everybody knows, and we'll let Mac pull a ticket out of the. No, he's the only one here that doesn't have any name in it. See, so go ahead and draw a name out of there, and we'll see who it is.
We'll get one right out in the middle.
There you go. All right, there's the ticket, and it says Chris.
Well, here, because that's the one I just he just bought 20 tickets or 30 tickets.
Okay, well we will. I guess I won't put his phone number on there, but anyway, just says Chris. So we will call Chris and tell him that he is the winner and gets to pick between the tractor or the truck. Film you, and you are the prize winner here, so you get your pick of whichever one you'd like.
I'm gonna take the tractor.
All righty. Thank you for buying tickets.
No problem.
And to everyone. Well, as always, folks, if you like what you saw, or even if you didn't, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me the stuff you want to see in the future so I know where to go with all this. If you did like it, hit the thumbs up. That's supposed to help. Who knows if it does, but it doesn't cost anything. So if you're so moved to do that, go for it. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.